Hi folks, my name is Scott Hamilton. I work in the manufacturing industry and my current role is a process leader in an area of product supply, forecasting, reporting and performance analysis. I am the author of the BestYouProject.com blog and the author of the upcoming book, The Best You Project: How to Choose Happiness. Today I'm going to talk to you about innovation in the workplace. I see innovation as thinking outside the box, continually improving the processes that you're involved in, and finding better ways to do things. Innovation is a skill that I see as a must-have. All successful people use innovation on a regular basis. Without it, they would not have continued success. You can't stand still and expect success to come to you. You have to go after it by improving everything that you're involved in, by using innovation. Now I know for sure that I wouldn't have reached the level that I am at today without continually applying my own innovation skills to every process that I'm involved in. Let me give you some examples of how I've used innovation during my career. When I first started with my current company, I was given a report to do that took 3 full days to complete each month. I turned that into a 2-hour process. It didn't happen overnight, but by continually trying to find ways to improve the task, I got it from 3 days to 2 days, from 2 days to 10 hours, and so on and so on. Gradually, over time, by never settling, it was whittled down to just 2 hours, just by consistently trying to find small or large ways to improve how the process worked. Another example, I was asked to pick up a daily update of our product availability reports that took 2 hours to complete. It was a manual process of checking our systems and writing down the products we had available to sell for the upcoming 2-month period, and then typing this all up into Excel to share with our sales teams. I saw this as a laborious task, so I immediately started to look for ways to make it automatic. I managed to make this happen by developing a download from our system. This automated the report so that it takes just 15 minutes to run and contains 10 times the amount of useful data as the previous report. Now that's over an hour and a half of time saved every day, along with a much more useful and insightful report. Let me give you one final example of how I used innovation in my current role. In business, your salary, grade, position and job title will be based on how much the company value your contribution, by how much value you are adding to their organisation. In my early years of my career, I thought a unique skill set of web design, website management, reports development and analytical expertise, along with my determined, hard-working attitude, would instantly lead to promotion after promotion. As you can imagine, it didn't. But one day, the penny finally dropped. I was being paid for the perceived value that I was bringing to the company. I wasn't being paid for the skill set I had, as nobody in our department really understood what it took to get those skills. I was being paid how much value I was adding by my contribution. So I took some time to ask myself, how could I really make an impact, thus increasing the value the company placed in my contribution? The only way to do that was to review the areas that I was involved in. One area I was involved in was website management. It was admired, but it wasn't really bringing any real financial value. No cost savings, and due to the limited format that we had to work with, there was very little increased revenue. Another area I was responsible for was information management, creating useful documents, databases, contact lists, product lists and presentations. Again, seen as useful, but not bringing any real financial value. I was also our key reports developer, using a variety of softwares. This was very much appreciated, of course, and bringing useful information to some key players, but I wouldn't say it was able to make a significant contribution or add any real financial value. The last area I was involved in was product supply management. I saw huge potential in this to really add monetary value by making savings in inventory, savings to factory costs, savings in storage costs, and much, much more, just by making some small changes to the way we did things. After a bit of investigation, it was clear that up to £1 million could be saved if we improved some of our current processes and set some better ground rules. Now, these are only 3 small examples of the time and money savings that I've made. These are a regular occurrence in every process that I get involved in. By doing this, I'm not only helping the department or the company, I'm also helping myself by making the processes that I own much quicker, slicker, and easier to manage. Saving time means that I have time to get involved in other areas of the business and add even more value to the organisation. So my advice to you guys is look for improvements in everything that you do. Think outside the box. Try to find new ways to bring value and use your innovation. Thanks for listening. My name is Scott Hamilton. If you enjoyed what you heard here today, please check out my blog at www.bestdewproject.com. And if you have any questions or feedback at all, please contact me on scottjhamilton@live.co.uk. Thank you very much.